One is visualization. And when I say visualization, I mean visualizing the things you want and the life you want. And when you visualize things, it should fill you with energy, so much to the point to where you should start like moving around. So like if what you're visualizing is a UFC belt, it shouldn't be you just being like, oh, I can see myself with the UFC belt, and then you're just visualizing it. It should be, when you think about having the visualization of the UFC belt, you should feel it around your waist, and it should make you feel excited, like, oh, yeah, or however you feel, but it should like make you move around and like almost shift your identity to that person. Because right now you're a person without a belt, but when you're visualizing yourself as someone with the belt. So you're like, oh man, oh, maybe you start like flexing, waving, like, oh, I'm the champ. But it's something, there should be some kind of emotion. My things, for whatever reason, those are my things. They're not your things, so they're not gonna fill you with energy. Is the red mischief boots. I don't know what it is about those things, but every time I think about those things, it's like like just people judging me, and then me being like, nope, I don't care. Look at me. Two is a grill. Every time I freaking think about look at me, and then freaking a fucking, and that you can see already, like me just talking about it just fucking hypes me up, is a fucking C7 Z06 Corvette. Just fucking thinking about that shit, and I think that shit is bro, it fills me with so much. Out of everything, that shit fills me with so much energy. The most energy out of everything. Because I know when I fucking achieve that shit is gonna be so fucking dope, bro. Just because the reason why I started fighting is to like get things, have money. Like, I don't want to be a broke champion. I want to be a champion with money. So the fact that I can get some shit like that and not be in the UFC or in one of the higher promotions, I can literally just get that shit on my own. Like, I don't need, like, before, my sense of worth, and that's why that shit is so fucking mind-blowing, that before, my idea of my self-worth was tied to fighting. I was like, if I'm gonna get rich or I'm gonna get money, that's my only way. So if I want a Corvette, I want a big house, fighting is the only way. So I was fucking trapped in that shit. And now I realize, like, I can get the shit I want even without fighting. And that shit makes me so fucking happy, bro. Because now it just fucking opens up the door, and now I'm fucking doing fighting as an option instead of an obligation to just get the shit I want. And you can see how fucking hyped up I am fucking talking about that shit. Cause, bro, having that power in your hands, and when you realize, like, all this shit you want, you can have it whichever way you want. There's just opportunities in front of you, and you just gotta snatch that shit up. Boom, opportunity. And the thing about it is, the opportunity that I talked about with the new job, that's an opportunity that was always in front of me, but I didn't see it. So literally, I'm gonna be making more, but I'm literally gonna be working 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. and then fucking 2 hours later, gonna be fucking working 12. So the whole thing about it is that I'm gonna be working from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. and then 2 fucking hours later, I'm gonna do a fucking 12-hour shift, which I didn't even think about. Like, I didn't even think the opportunity was there. mentally. And then I got offered the job. I said yes. And then they told me in time, oh, well, I want the money, so I'm going to do it. But technically, the opportunity has always been in front of me because I could have did Uber the same way. Because Uber, their high times are around like 7 o'clock. So I can literally get off on Saturday at 4 a.m., go to sleep for like 2.5 hours, and then fucking do Uber from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And I'm probably going to make around the same amount of money or more. It's always a toss-up with Uber because sometimes you can make like $15 an hour and sometimes you can make like $25 an hour. Shit is just a fucking toss-up. So, yeah, you see me go on the rant. Fucking hype over that shit. So now I'm fucking hyped up. Need to fucking turn on my car and shit. Oh fuck. Second point is, bro, I got so fucking hyped up. I didn't even turn on the air because I didn't even think I was gonna be here that long. But I was so fucking hyped up, filled with energy, and I started getting hot. I'm gonna have to download CapCut to like delete that one part, bro. So fucking nasty, bro. Who cares? Damn, I just realized that was. Maybe bro. Who knows? I might just post the raw version up on YouTube and just like fuck it. I farted. I forgot. Shit's nasty. Second point is, you see how like my energy dropped? Just as soon as I stopped talking about the C706 and just like my fucking that version of my life, not version but compartment of my life, I started like kind of calming back down. So second point is what it is, visualization. We already went over visualization. No distractions. So even more so, it's no distractions, but it's also how you say it, no multitasking. Like, I talked to my girlfriend about this and she was like, oh, guys just don't multitask. And maybe that's so, but it totally changed the value I got out of things when I stopped multitasking. So and I know this sounds like super dumb, but I swear shit works. If you're fucking driving, don't listen to music. Like, just fucking get used to driving in silence, and then most likely your thoughts are gonna run wild. So technically you're multitasking, but you're cutting out as much distractions as possible. Same thing if you're listening to an audiobook. Don't be doing an audiobook. Don't listen to an audiobook while you're cleaning. Just clean. Or if you're listening to an audiobook, just listen to the audiobook. You need to like, and that's why I feel like it's so important to have, if you're with roommates or you live with a wife or something, you need to have a space where you could just go and zone out. No one's going to bother you. You can literally go in there and say, hey, don't bother me for 4 hours. No matter what it is, don't bother me, unless it's obviously an emergency. But that like fucking zoning out, bro, changed how I looked at things in my life and just my focus in general. And then when you have more focus, when you visualize things, it's more energy into it. And instead of this being like watered down version of energy with some like little other shit in it, it's like your focus is fucking clean because there's no distractions in it. So you're so used to being on that level of focus that now that you're focusing on that visualization, is just that much clearer. So those two things. And then the last one is freaking A, what is it, bro? Visualization. Oh, affirmations. just start changing. Affirmations is just the way that you talk to yourself. So always uplifting yourself. One thing that changed my life, or I swear, a lot of things are like so and so like a coincidence, but I don't know. I say otherwise. I started telling myself I am a leader. It's something I always wanted to be, but I always felt like I was in situations where I couldn't necessarily go up to that level. So I tell myself all the time, you're a leader, you're a leader, you're a leader. And then guess what? I got a lead position at my job. And then guess what? The new job, or my other job that I just got an opportunity for, and now that I'm going to be doing, it's another lead position. So all my positions in my jobs are leads. So literally now I have 4 jobs, five jobs if you include fighting. But lead of security at the a team lead. I want to say lead of security, but team lead at the job I'm doing right now. Team lead at the new job. Uber, I'm my own fucking boss. And then teaching class. I'm leading a class. I'm the teacher. So just changing the way that you talk to yourself. And then if you want to go to the next level of affirmations, which is like on some warlock witch shit, is fucking start putting your affirmations on your body. So you're seeing it all the time. So I know what these mean. Even though you guys, and I'm not talking to anyone specifically, just people that are watching this video, anyone that's watching this video, most likely, some people know, but I would say a very select few people know what these symbols mean. So this is fire. This is spirit. And the meaning of those is all subjective. What these mean for me are probably something different for you. But it invigorates me with energy every time I think about fire, spirit, spirit. And then we have courage and power. So fire, courage, spirit, power. And those are like permanent on my hands. And I put them in areas where your hands are something that you constantly look at least for me. So every time I look at my hand, for the rest of my life, bro, every time I look at my hand, like fire, spirit, courage, power, just every time. And it's just like a trance that keeps on going. Cause doom, all day, all the time. So it's not like I'm trying to do affirmations to where I'm trying to remind myself, like, okay, my timer on my phone went off. Okay, I'm a leader. Fire, courage, power. It's just boom right there, something that's on all day. And then 1s and 2s are just lucky angel numbers. I think with the different interpretation, people have like different meanings for them, but it's around the same thing. Like if you see these in your life, and I'm not talking about my hands, I'm talking about the numbers, it's gonna be a good thing for you. So just to go back over, visualization, cut out distractions, focus, and then affirmations. Put those 3 things together, and I promise you that you'll have differences in your life.